Hello guys, Prime Guy 98 again, bringing you another video review. Today we're gonna take a look at something that has been in my collection for a year now, and it's actually my first G1 Transformer, although it's a knockoff of a knockoff. Today we're gonna take a look at Transformers Generation 2 Knockoff Scrapper. Yeah. One thing about this guy though, it has a missing wheel. And it came like that out of the packaging, so yeah, I'm gonna just show the vehicle mode from this side. But there we have a Generation 2 Scrapper knockoff. Or a knockoff of a knockoff, because this used to be from, the official toy from this mold used to be from a third-party company. And someone just took the mold and just made this guy out of it. Now unfortunately you can't combine it anymore because they got rid of the combiner port right here and they replaced it with a stamp which says the letter A for some reason. Maybe it's like A, B, and C or something. But yeah, they got rid of the combiner aspect and that kind of sucks. But this thing looks actually pretty decent, unless you look at that side. It rolls really well, and it has a great grip on the surface, so that's pretty good. Molding is probably exactly the same. The plastic is sort of thin, but it's decent. Now, the reason why I like this figure actually is because I worked really hard on getting this thing. Because I was at a carnival and I saw the shooting game and I was really good at shooting, so I thought, you know what, okay. And I asked them, do you have any Transformers? I pretty much asked at every single carnival stand, do you have Transformers? They said yes, and they showed up a package with this guy in it, and I was like, okay, good. Now, well, so I was like, okay, and I throw down the 10 bucks, 10 euros, and they gave me 10 bullets, and I just all 10 things you had to hit in one go. Just all of them just got shot. Eventually, but that thing was 30 points, so I had to go 2 more times. So I got another 10 bucks and just shot it again. Everything just got shot again. Bullseye on every one of them. Then I tried it again, and yes, again, bullseye on every one of them. So, yeah, this thing cost about 30 bucks. Yeah. But still, I'm proud of it. It was an accomplishment of mine because my parents were like, oh my god, he's so good at shooting. Because they never saw me use a gun or something, and they were absolutely surprised that I was able to hit every single bullseye point at the carnival shooting game. Because what they do in Holland right here is they give a little kick on the barrel of the gun, so it's a bit crooked, thereby making it harder to hit. But I looked first in how bent it was, and then I just altered my aim a bit in order to get a bullseye. So yeah, let's get to transformation, shall we? Because I've been talking long enough. So getting this guy into vehicle mode is actually really good. Although I wish this piece right here would be able to just get in the back a bit more, but it cannot do that, unfortunately. Let's do it. Now we're gonna do the transformation first that is the original, which is because I came up with an own little way on altering the robot mode a bit more to make it appear more like G1. Or Generation 2. So you're gonna get this thing up first, and you're gonna get these arms. You're just gonna plug them from the side like that, and you're gonna take these legs and just gonna rotate them around. You're gonna stand them up and split the legs. Now the weird thing was the instructions on this package told you to just leave it like this. This is how the instructions told you the arms should have been. And I'm telling you, that's not the way to go. Then no wait, the instructions told me to do this. That's how it was in the packaging. That's how the instructions said you need to transform it. This is wrong. Absolutely wrong. Because what you need to do is keep rotating this like that, and then you can bring these arms down on the ball joint. That's the way to go. So yeah, which means the wheels are nicely tucked in the back. That's the way to go. That's the original way. Now we're gonna take these hands and we're gonna flip them out, and they actually sort of peg in. Like, hear that? Look, you can hear a little peg. There. This one is a bit clearer. Just listen. If you hear that little click, then it's pegged in, and it's actually pretty good. Now we're gonna split the bucket and bring it up and back like that. No wait, it's supposed to go up like that. And then we're gonna flip the head up, and we're gonna take this piece and just flip it up like that. And there we have G2 Scrapper in robot mode. Now I gotta say that this knockoff Scrapper in this mode looks really decent, but I'm not a big fan of the split bucket. It's a cool concept, it just doesn't work for Scrapper, in my opinion. So what I just like to do is just get these guys back together, like so, and just bring that bucket down. That's what I like to do. Now, I don't like this really big butt flap. What I do about that is because this thing is just on a peg, it can come off. So what I like to do is I do that, and I bring this bucket up, take this thing, plug it in there, bring it back, and I just let that bucket hold this back piece up. Now it's very flimsy when you do that because it can just drop down any moment, the butt flap, but this looks better. It's a bit better of a bottom. So there is Generation 2 Scrapper in the way I like to display him because he looks more accurate. See? That's what I talked about. So yeah. But yeah, that's Generation 2 Scrapper, how I like to display him. In my opinion, this is one of my favorites because I have him for so long and he's actually the first one, actually. That's why I like him so much. Now, articulation. The arm is on a ball joint, which can move back up that far, back that far. Elbow hinge, and yeah, just a ball joint. The head can move down that much, up all the way that much. The legs can move forward that much, backwards that much if you get the butt flap in there, and you get a more than 90-degree knee bend due to the transformation, which means he can do like very good poses actually. You can actually do decent poses, which is really cool. Now, I never tried to pose this guy because the head cannot be posed, except from up and down. There's no swivel, unfortunately. So that's, yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, let's see if we can get him in like a decent pose. Let's see. Let's bend this forward like that. Let's see if we can do like a pretty cool pose for this guy. And the feet do not want to cooperate, so maybe if we just... Come on. Come on. I want to do like that, like he's running towards you like that, you know? Like that sort of pose. But you can actually just pose him, which is really cool. And there goes the backpack again. So yeah, so for comparison, here he is next to Titan's Return Hot Rod, which means it's actually my biggest one at the time. And here he is next to a Mars Converter, yeah. He's certainly smaller than a Morse converter. And here he is with Energia. And Energia is gonna star in a movie. Yeah. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, the name Energia came up with, I believe it was no wait, it wasn't GLKS Cubing, it was someone else in another stream that I watch on Twitch who came up with the name Energia. Like I told in that review, it was French for energy. So that's Energia. French for energy, blah blah blah, you know. Oh yeah, here he is next to what was it again? It's Bumblebee from Cyberverse Bumblebee. There it is. Cyberverse Bumblebee, which has somehow a very weird gimmick, and the plastic. Actually, now I look at it, the plastic of this thing is the same as this thing. It has the same sort of feel and quality to it, which is weird, but yeah. I mean, these Cyberverse toys are sort of somehow stupid, but fine. But yeah. So yeah, this was G2 Scrapper, and I'm Prime Guy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!